Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at 6 new channels that have just been added to the STIRR platform. Now, maybe you might have heard, maybe you not have heard, but STIRR TV, which is owned by Sinclair, has been adding a lot of new channels. And they just added 6 new channels before the end of October. And today we're going to be taking a look at them. Now, all of these channels are particularly 24/7 binge watching marathon channels, not just like a regular channel where they add shows on it. It's just one channel with all episodes of the particular show in it. And also, to help me keep track of the channels and explain to you properly what the channels are about, I have this script because I never heard these channels. I don't know what they're about, so I have this script with me here to help explain to you what the channels are about properly. So with that, let's get started. Alright, so we start with the Greatest American Hero channel, which aired from the early 80s. Now, this show is about a high school teacher who is named Ralph Hinckley, who was greeted by extras, and they presented him with an extraordinary red flying suit that imbues him with uncanny powers. Now, with him learning of the suit and how it works, a FBI agent encouraged him to fight crime and use his powers for good. Now, Ralph's girlfriend, who is an attorney, knows of the secret that he has of being a superhero, but nobody else knows about it. So if you want to check out him using his, superhero powers with his red suit, and, maybe figure out if the secret could be revealed soon, check out the channel right here, the Greatest American Hero channel. Alright, the next channel is called Hunter. Now, this show aired in 1984, and it is about Rick Hunter, who is a renegade cop who breaks the rules and takes justice into his own hands. And he partners with Sergeant McCall, and, they are set to, crack down on LA's slimiest crimes. That's what this show is about. Cracking down on slimy criminals on the streets, doing way bad things. This guy probably can't take it anymore and takes action to his own hands. So if you want to check out this channel, if you're used to watching in the early 80s, 1984, check it out right here. Alright, the next show aired in the early 90s, 1991. It's called The Commerce, and it is about Tony Scowl, who is the police commissioner in a small town. He uses solutions to difficult situations. Tony's easygoing manner and clever intellect are much more useful than the weapons that typical police officers use to fight against crime. If you want to check this out right here, check it out, the Commerce channel. And the next channel here is Wise Guy. This aired from the late 80s to the 1990s. Now, it's about a brass streetwise Italian who is an undercover agent for the Organized Crime Bureau, and it goes from one assignment to the next, busting dangerous criminals while putting himself in danger, much to the jargon of his conservative family and friends who believe him to be a mobster. So if you want to check out some action, some drama, maybe these people will realize that he's an undercover agent. Check this out right here, the Wise Guy channel. And the next channel, about to get to the last one, but the next channel is the 21 Jump Street channel. Now, out of all these channels I show based on popularity, I'm probably sure this might be the channel you watch the most on here. Now, it aired from the 87 to 91, and it is about LAPD cops hiring 4 young-looking officers to high school to pose as students. Now, the 4 cops are the lucky ones chosen to experience the part of their lives they hope they are left behind forever in order to help the regular officers, stop crimes in high school and stuff like that. So if you want to check this out, check it out right here, 21 Jump Street channel. And the last channel that we'll be taking a look at is Whose Line Is It Anyway? The content that you're going to be getting on this particular channel is old content. You're not getting the newer content, so keep that in mind. But the show is about members of the studio audience who are suggesting ideas for the games and skits that full actors perform. If you used to watch this show and you want to check it out again, check it out right here on this particular channel. Get your nostalgia back. Alright, so that's all of the channels. Let me just recap them one more time. The Greatest American Hero. Watch that if you want to check out old content of a man, you know, fighting crime, being a superhero by wearing a red suit. The Hunter, check that out if you want to check out a cop who breaks the rules and takes justice to his own hands. The Communist, a police officer, you know, being nice instead of, you know, using his guns, stuff like that. The Wise Guy, check out an Italian undercover agent who people believe that he is a mobster. 21 Jump Street, check out police officers hiring young folks to fight crime in high schools. I mean, basically, almost all of these are, you know, fighting crime, except for Whose Line Is It Anyway? You know, the one comedic channel on here. So we have 5 crime channels and 1 comedy channel. So check that out right here on STIRR TV. Alright, that's it for Roku and Now. Nothing's popping off really right now in the streaming world. It's November that you gotta look out for, because that's when the Apple TV Plus. Now, I'm not doing the Apple TV Plus first impressions or review. I tried to log into the iTunes, it kept giving me trouble. So the one that we're really gonna look out for is the Disney Plus. November 12th, I expect that service to be big, but when I review it, we'll find out together. Alright, that's it for now. See you soon.